How's it going? My name is Gameocide, also known as Fatal Odds on Xbox One, and at the end of the video I'll tell you guys my stats and blah blah blah. So, good tips to surviving in Darwin project. First steps here is getting the first materials that you see on the map. Everyone spawns on a different hexagon, but there is only 7 of them on the map, correct? So there are 3 other people who do spawn kind of near the middle of the hexagon, the middle hexagon, but kind of scattered around. So that's where they all spawn. So see where you're spawning, and knowing where your enemies are very important. These chests right here that you'll see, and I'll talk about them earlier, are very important. Do not pass them up, especially at the beginning. Yes, they can be rigged chests, so always watch out for that. The first thing you're going to want to do, or at least what I do, is once I have 3 wood and 3 leather and I haven't been in any fighting or anything, I make sure I put 1 armor on me, and what the armor will do is make sure I can take 1 hit before taking any damage. So you can morph into trees and bushes and people can't see you. That's where I like to set fires. And while I set fires, I also like to make snowballs or whatever I need to make inside that tree, because no one can actually see that stuff unless they go in that tree or that bush specifically. So here, having snowballs, I say snowballs is essential to have, because then you can put out your fire quickly, no one can see it, and it's also in a tree, so no one's even going to look to go there, so no one's going to end up spotting you. So whenever you see this red aura here of red lines, that means someone's near. They're either making something or harvesting wood or whatever it might be. Another tip here is to not get stuck in these cabins. I repeat, do not get stuck in these cabins. These cabins will get you killed almost every time if they get the first 1 or 2 hits on you. If you guys go to my fighting and how to fight tutorial as well, you might be able to fight in a cabin a lot better. But until that happens, guys, try to get in and out of cabins as quick as possible. But I will say cabins can prove to be very useful, because in some cabins you have a map and you can see every character that's in the game. You can see your enemies whether you're running away or you want to have some bloodlust and fight people. It's very useful. So there are electronics on the map, and in my fighting tutorial I will explain more on the electronics. But the first one you're really going to want to get is the teleport. That's probably one of the most main essential things, that it's so meta, everyone needs to get it. Teleport, you can get away from people, get away from nukes. It's just super helpful, and like I said, make sure you're making stuff in a place where no one's really going to see it, so they can't track you down later. As you can see, I'm going towards another electronic here, and using teleport here was very useful. Around here you'll see electronic deer. Shoot electronic deer as long as you're not fighting or whatever. You can harvest your arrow back, and then also get random supplies, you know, some leather, some wood, whatever. Maybe a hot cup of cocoa to warm yourself up with. That's nice. So another thing here is I'm getting tracked. In the case you're getting tracked, teleporting is very useful, but they might also have teleport, so always look behind you, watch for that. But teleporting away from someone usually discourages them from catching up to you anymore, because you just zoomed your way far away from them. Alright, so next, again, getting caught in this cabin. As you can see, I'll talk more in the fighting of how to fight better and all that stuff. You guys can watch that video as well, but just don't get stuck in here. But a main thing is, well, killing people is really good for resources. So they might have a lot of, you know, arrows, wood, leather, even maybe a spare electronic on them that they have not used yet. And like I said, again, these get passed up a lot. Chests get passed up a lot, so I can't stress more. I know there are rigged chests out there, but a lot of them are not. And also, a really important thing to surviving out here is going into the trees and bushes, watching for people, hiding if you're running away from anyone. Sorry for my stutter. And one last thing, if it's a 1v1 and you're in the last zone possible, the smallest zone possible, try not to put your back directly towards the zone, because you will get cold, you will get hurt, and that'll inevitably probably have you to lose the game. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I know that's super rapid fire, but I want to keep it short, sweet. You can go back and look at it. My gamer tag's in the top right corner of the screen. It is Fatal Odds. So if you go to the My Career on Xbox One, you can see me. I'm #1 as of right now in times I've gotten 2nd place. I'm in top 50 in wins, I'm top 50 in kills, top 50 in matches played. So I am about the top 100 player right now, not number 100, but I've been in the top 100 since the games came out. It's been really fun, guys. If you guys really enjoyed this video, I will make more. Tell me if you want more specific survival or even more advanced survival, because there are more advanced survival techniques. And also, guys, if you haven't watched the fighting video should be up by now, as I'm talking to you right now. So that's awesome. Go watch that as well. It's advanced fighting on how to fight, how to stay calm, and when you should really attack people. All right, guys, have a great day, and yeah, love you guys. Bye.